Hi, I'm Daniel from ligo.co.uk and this is the VQ Monty DAB radio. The VQ Monty is a medium-sized DAB radio that can be used at home or on the go. We're big fans of the Monty here at LIGO. In fact, it's our #1 best buy for this year. So let's take a close look at it. As you can see, the Monty comes with a real wood casing, unlike some other brands which only use veneer. It comes in walnut, as we have here, or oak if you prefer something a little bit brighter. On the front, there's a plastic control panel, along with a fabric speaker grille covering up the speaker. Overall, it has a nice premium build quality and it feels very solid, not something that's going to get damaged if you take it out and about. On the front we have the screen, which is monochrome rather than full colour, but it's still easy to read from across the room, and you can adjust the brightness on that as well. Either side of the screen and below it are the controls, which are all evenly spaced out and clearly labelled, so it doesn't take long to get to grips with them. If I had one criticism of the Monty, it's that it has volume buttons rather than a volume wheel, but that's just my personal preference. Finally, the Monty has a carry handle, which is useful if you're going to be taking it out and about with you, but which tucks away neatly when not in use, so it doesn't get in the way. Sound-wise, the Monty is equally impressive. Inside there's a 10-watt mono speaker. It's only a portable radio, so it's naturally not going to compete with a big home hi-fi, but it can still go surprisingly loud without any audible distortion. VQ have kitted out the Monty with something they call Analogue sound processing, which they claim helps replicate the warm, rich sound that you get from vinyl. They're tight-lipped about how exactly this works, but when we tested the Monty next to another similar-sized speaker, it did make an audible difference. The Monty is maybe a little bit light on bass, as all speakers of this size tend to be, but it still has a very solid grasp of mid-range and treble. As for features, the VQ Monty has everything that you'd expect from a DAB radio around the £100 mark. The main thing to talk about here is its Bluetooth connectivity. This means that it's more than just a DAB radio. You can connect up another device and listen to absolutely anything you want, whether that's music or podcasts. While testing the Monty, I've been using it with my laptop to listen to music as I'm working, but you could also connect it up to your phone or tablet as well. Pairing up another device is nice and straightforward, and if you want to listen to something from a device without Bluetooth, there's also an aux-in port on the back. There's a USB charging port back there too, which means you can use the Monty to charge up your phone at night rather than wasting a plug socket at your bedside table. And if you are keeping your Monty there, you'll be pleased to know that it has dual alarm modes, meaning you can wake up to the sound of the radio. Finally, it's worth mentioning that the VQ Monty can also be used as a portable DAB radio and Bluetooth speaker. Now unfortunately you can't just use standard AA batteries with the Monty, you'll need to buy a special rechargeable battery pack. However, this does give you up to 25 hours listening time, and it recharges whenever the Monty is plugged back into the mains. So there we have it, the VQ Monty, a great little DAB radio that's equally suited to home and portable use. To find out more, or to get your hands on one for yourself, go to ligo.co.uk.